Sports are usually easy to understand. If you're a great team, you're going to constantly beat up on the mediocre, inconsistent, and terrible teams. If you're a really bad team, you almost never beat the good teams. But sometimes sports can be a little more difficult to grasp. There are some matchups where the inferior team always seems to get the better of a great team. I'm Justin Fraction, and today we dive into 10 sports rivalries where the bad team always inexplicably wins. And we do hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, feel free to click subscribe down below for more cool videos every single day. Number 10, New York Giants and New England Patriots. Okay, so the Patriots narrowly won the 2015 regular season matchup between these two teams, but let's remember that the always inconsistent Eli Manning has beaten the legend of Tom Brady in Super Bowl 42 and 46. The Giants also beat the Patriots in a 2011 regular season game at Gillette Stadium, as New York's pass rush frustrated Tom Brady all game long. The Giants, one of the most inconsistent teams in sports, were the team to end the Patriots' 19-0 bid in Super Bowl 42. Football is weird. Number 9, Carolina Hurricanes and Ottawa Senators. After their 2016-17 regular season meetings, the Hurricanes owned a 39-46, 8-6 record versus the Senators. This is a Carolina team that has made the playoffs once since winning the Stanley Cup in 2006. This is an Ottawa Senators team that made the playoffs all but 4 years from 97 to 2017. In fact, the last time Ottawa won a road game in regulation against the Hurricanes was December 12, 2007. They just hate winning in Carolina against one of the worst teams in hockey for 2 decades. Number 8, Oakland Raiders and Pittsburgh Steelers. From 2003 to 16, the Oakland Raiders were one of the absolute worst teams in the NFL. They missed the playoffs every year and didn't rack up one winning season. During that time frame, the Steelers made the playoffs 8 times and won 2 Super Bowls. But for whatever reason, the black and silver loved playing the black and yellow. From 2006 to 15, Oakland won 4 of 6 regular season meetings. This included quarterback Terrell Pryor beating Ben Roethlisberger. And Bruce Gradkowski went into Heinz Field in December of 2009 and escaped the Steel City with a win. Number 7, Vancouver Canucks and St. Louis Blues. The St. Louis Blues finished with 111 points in the 2013-14 season, third most in the Western Conference. Vancouver finished third worst in the West with 83 points. Vancouver swept St. Louis in their 3-game regular season series, however. The Blues finished second in the West during the 2014-15 season with 109 points. The Vancouver Canucks also made the playoffs, and they, of course, took all 3 games from the Blues in the regular season series. The Blues did take 5 of the following 6 meetings, but I mean, come on. Vancouver still owned them for 2 years, enough to be on this list. Number 6, Los Angeles Rams and Seattle Seahawks. The Rams haven't made the playoffs since 2004. They're best remembered for their constant 7-win seasons and pretty much nothing else. The Seattle Seahawks won 2 NFC championships from 2012 to 16, including Super Bowl 48. And yet, the Seahawks just can't seem to beat this lowly Rams team at times. At home, the Rams knocked off Seattle in 2012, 14, 15, and 16. They even escaped Seattle with a 23-17 win during the 2015 season. Russell Wilson can't solve them, and the Legion of Boom can't seem to slow down these random quarterbacks from the Rams. It's weird. Number 5, Chicago Bulls and Toronto Raptors. It's been a while since the Bulls were an elite team in the Eastern Conference, but man, they love pissing off the Great White North. Put it this way, the Raptors were a top seed in the West every year from 2014 to 17. The Bulls only had more wins than Toronto in the 2013-14 season, and yet the Bulls took 11 straight from Toronto between February 2014 and February 2017. It took a massive comeback for the Raptors to beat them in their March 21, 2017 meeting. The Raptors just can't seem to take the Bulls by the horns. Number 4, Los Angeles Chargers and Indianapolis Colts. Peyton Manning's Indianapolis Colts won double-digit games every year from 2005 to 10, but they never had an answer for the Chargers. In 2005, the Chargers handed the 13-0 Indianapolis Colts their first loss of the season on the road. The Chargers beat Indy in the 2007 regular season and pulled off a huge playoff upset on the road to dethrone the defending champions. The 8-8 Chargers also sent home NFL MVP Peyton Manning and his Colts in the 2008 wildcard round. The Chargers then came into Indy and hammered them 36-14 in the 2010 regular season game. San Diego beat Andrew Luck's Colts in the 2013 meeting, though it was Indianapolis who was victorious in their 2016 meeting. Still, it's odd how the mediocre Chargers always beat the Colts when Indy was an elite team. Number 3, Winnipeg Jets over Chicago Blackhawks. The Jets first moved to the Western Conference for the 2013-14 season. From 2014 to 17, Chicago reached 2 Western Conference Finals and won the 2015 Stanley Cup, asserting themselves as one of hockey's premier teams. The Jets made the playoffs once in those 4 years and didn't even win a game. Nonetheless, Winnipeg always beat Chicago. Winnipeg took 3 of the 5 meetings during the 2014-15 season, with all the wins coming at the United Center. Though Chicago took 4 of 5 meetings in 2015-16, Winnipeg rebounded by taking 4 of 5 from Chicago the next season. The Hawks were also the top seed in the West in 2016-17. If Winnipeg always beats Chicago, why do they always lose to the bad teams and miss the playoffs every year? It's so strange. Number 2, Chicago Bulls and Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers have been the class of the Eastern Conference since LeBron James returned to Cleveland for the 2014-15 season. The Bulls have been mediocre since LeBron James returned to Cleveland. With the exception of Cleveland eliminating Chicago in the 2015 playoffs, the Bulls have owned this rivalry. Chicago took 3 of 4 meetings in 2015-16, despite missing the playoffs while Cleveland won the NBA championship. Chicago then swept Cleveland in the 2016-17 regular season despite going just 41-41. Weird, isn't it? Number 1, Tampa Bay Rays and Toronto Blue Jays. The Rays have played 4 playoff appearances since their inception in 1998. The Blue Jays racked up 11 winning seasons from 1998 to 2016, including 2 trips to the American League Championship Series. And yet after the 2016 season, the Jays owned a 157 and 176 all-time record versus Tampa. The Jays went 7 years without winning a series in Tampa from 2007 to late 2014. Seriously, that's pathetic. Toronto went 9-10 versus the Rays in 2015 despite winning the division. They then went 8-11 against Tampa in 2016 despite making the ALCS. Who knows why they hate playing the Rays, but they just do. What other sports rivalries do we always see the bad team winning? Join us in the comment section below. If you liked this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps us out a ton and we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to Total Pro Sports though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.